What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I recently got these Victoria mountain bike tires. They had maybe 8 rides on them. I was down in Bentonville, Arkansas, and I got a puncture, like a slice. As you can see here, I got a pretty good little slice, enough that luckily I could plug it. These are any auto parts store tire repair plugs. I cut them in half and you can kind of peel them. And I was actually able to, on the trail, I keep one of these fat ones ready. I was able to plug it and finish my ride. But unfortunately, this is not a permanent solution. This would not stay in the tire. I wanted to find a way to salvage this tire. Tires are expensive. So I looked around the internet and there's not a lot of videos on this, so I figured I'd make one. This is the Slime Tire Patch Kit. So it says it's for like four-wheelers and trailers and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to basically clean up this area. I've already cleaned it up really good, got my sealant cleaned up, and I'm gonna try to use this to patch the inside of this tire, and hopefully it will be a permanent fix and save the tire. So you see my slice right there. That patch kit comes with this little metal thing to rough up the area. So I'm going to try to rough up the area. It's got like the cloth coming through now. I don't know if that's good. So we're gonna try this. So similar to when you're patching like a tube on a road bike, these kind of work like that. I'm gonna put the rubber cement down bigger than the actual area of the patch. Kind of let that dry. It's going to get a little bit tacky, and then we're going to apply our patch. All right, so I've let the rubber cement just get a little bit tacky. You don't need to let it completely dry. And then the part that says radial, like the plastic piece, I peeled off the little blue piece, and that's going to go down. So I'm going to put this right in the center of where the rip is, and I'm going to push down evenly. Hopefully it sticks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an inner tube in the tire on the rim, and I'm actually going to let it sit for a few hours with the inner tube pushing on the patch. There's the patch, and I'm gonna put a tube in. Like I said, this is just to get it to like sit up firmly. That pressure from the tube when I air it up is gonna push against the inner sidewall of the tire and hopefully gets it to stick firmly. Tube is inflated and in the tire. I'm gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes and then take the tube out and then try to dry mount the tire to the wheel to see if this patch worked. I took the tube out. You can see the patch right there, and I've kind of taken this tire lever and I've just kind of scored the patch. Even though the tube was in there, I just want to kind of, try to push down on the edges, just make sure it's sticking. So now I'm gonna peel back the plastic. There it is. All right, so peeling the plastic back. I peeled the plastic back from the patch, and it looks like the patch has adhered or stuck to the inside of the tire. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna dry mount this tire to the wheel right now, and then if air doesn't come out, I'm gonna add sealant and try to go for a ride. So now I've got my tire mounted back on the wheel. I guess this is the real moment of truth. I'm gonna hit it with the compressor and we'll see what happens. Hope for the best. Tire is mounted, air is inside. I don't hear any leaking. If this works, I'm gonna be really pumped because tires are not only really expensive right now, but they're really hard to find because of COVID. I'm gonna add some sealant and go for a ride. Okay guys, so sealant has been added to the tire. I put about 2 ounces in, went for a little ride, and it seems to be holding up well. Try to get this in the camera shot, but that right there is where the cut is. This is shoe goo, and I don't know if this is completely necessary, but that slice, I'm just gonna add some shoe goo over where that slice is. Just kind of gunk it up on there, and hopefully that will also give me some protection if air wants to leak through. All right guys, update. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I patched this tire and set it up with sealant. I've done one pretty big ride on it. I hit a lot of drops on that ride, bigger drops, rode pretty hard. I also did some rides like just around the neighborhood. The bike's been sitting in this room. It has not lost any air at all since I did all the stuff to it with the patch and the sealant. So that's good news. I don't know. This was kind of experimental for me. I had never patched a tire, but I'm assuming if it worked on this tire, it would also work on gravel tires or whatnot. But all of the products that I used in this video, including the plugs and the slime patch kit, I will include those in the description of the video. If you guys have any questions for me, hit me up in the comments. If you've got tips on what works for you as far as salvaging tires that are basically new that have been sliced, put it in the comments below. As always guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and you guys have a good one.